Hello there, I'm Simon Bird. Welcome to Football Spy. Now today we've got a mixed bag of stories. Sam Allardyce is leading the way in the back pages today, having taken over at Blackburn yesterday. And the big question for Sam yesterday was, will Roque Santa Cruz be sold? Will they cash in and let Manchester City have him for 20 million in January? And the answer's come back very firm from Sam Allardyce. Absolutely no way. Santa Cruz will not be leaving Blackburn, not be going to Manchester United or Manchester City. So he's knocked that one on the head. That's his first big test. Fond memories of Sam Allardyce covering Newcastle on the North East beat. He was nicknamed Darth Vader by the Newcastle players. He used to mic himself up and have a speaker at either side of his training ground, and because he's not a very fit man, he used to jog up and down, and the deep, heavy breathing that used to come through his microphone led the players to laugh quite a lot and call him Darth Vader. Anyway,
I do think that the players will hopefully respond very quickly, and you can never say it's too good to go down.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get that nickname at Blackburn with his players. One interesting link between Newcastle and Blackburn is Newcastle's pursuit of Stephen Warnock. Now Sam Allardyce has also gained reassurances from the club that Stephen Warnock will not be sold to Newcastle. Kevin Keegan in the summer came in with bids of £3, £4 and £5 million. A lot of money for a left back of Warnock's quality. Those bids were turned down then. Warnock's very keen for a move to Newcastle, we understand, but Sam is going to keep him too. The other man who's grabbed a few transfer headlines today is Michael Owen. The big question at Newcastle is he going to stay and sign the new deal that the club put on the table for him this week, or will he bide his time and move elsewhere in the January window or in the summer? Now, Joe Kinnear spoke to the North East reporters this week and claims a very good deal has been put on the table for Michael Owen. It's a 3-year deal. The basic wage is between 80 and 90,000. And he's also got an option for a 4th year if he plays 50% of the games. Now, you look at the financial package on offer to Michael Owen, it's around about £18 million. And you've got to wonder whether any club is prepared to put that kind of money on the table for him this January or in the summer to take him off Newcastle's hands. Personally, I expect Michael Owen will bide his time. He won't go anywhere in January. Newcastle will keep him because they're in a relegation fight and they desperately need his goals. But come the summer, Michael Owen will have a very difficult decision to make. I presume he's waiting for a top 4 club to come in. Will Liverpool have him back? I doubt it. Chelsea, it would be a great buy for Chelsea. We'll have to wait and see what happens. It wouldn't be the transfer window without having a Cristiano Ronaldo saga unfolding. And that's kicked off this week with Real Madrid saying there's a secret deal on the table for Ronaldo to move to Real Madrid from Manchester United this summer. I can imagine what Sir Alex Ferguson thought of those comments from the Real Madrid camp. We found out today every back page is dominated by Ronaldo, and some very, very strong quotes from Sir Alex Ferguson. Basically, do you think we'd get into a contract with that mob? He's called Real Madrid a mob. And that's basically grabbing all the headlines. He's really putting the boot into Real Madrid. Fergie doesn't like them. They get under his skin and they wind him up. And he's adamant that Cristiano Ronaldo is going nowhere. As I say, it wouldn't be a transfer window without this one rumbling on, and it will be another month before this is resolved. The interesting story from the Manchester United Christmas party, when all the players had to dress up as a teammate, and one of Cristiano Ronaldo's teammates dressed as a Real Madrid player. So it's clear that he's getting ribbed by his own teammates about the situation. It would be nice if Ronaldo knocked it on the head and said he was going to honour his contract at Manchester United. That's not happened yet, but Ferguson's being very strong about this out in Japan and telling Real Madrid exactly where to go. As usual, there's some interesting gossip in the Football Spy column in the Daily Mirror today. The lead story is Manchester City making an inquiry for David Villa and being quoted the astronomical world record fee of £120 million. Now, when you've got billionaires, multi-billionaires in charge at Man City and Arab money backing you, people know that you're rather rich, and it seems that Manchester City are going to have a real problem attracting players at a reasonable price this January and next summer. They want to rebuild the squad. They've clearly got massive backing to do that. Mark Hughes is going to spend big, but it just depends on whether other teams are going to spot the opportunity and rip Manchester City off. A couple of other stories in Football Spy today. Steve Bruce trying to wheel and deal in the South American market yet again. He's had some success with the likes of Valencia. He's going for Hugo Rodallega Martinez, who's apparently on the way to Wigan after Bruce agreed a $4.5 million deal, which is decent money for Wigan, with Mexican club Necaxa. He's a 23-year-old Colombian striker. The other team at the moment, of course, are Hull. One of their stars this year, unsung hero really, has been Michael Turner. Liverpool and Manchester City have been interested in Turner. That's prompted Hull to hit back, and they've this week opened contract negotiations with Michael Turner, hoping to get him on a new, improved deal, get him tied up. And this is going to be a common theme for Hull. A lot of their players have come up the leagues, through the leagues with them. They've done really well. They're probably on much lower wages than a lot of the Premier stars that they're playing against. A lot of Phil Brown's squad are going to now start demanding pay rises because they're overperforming and they're right up there in the league. So I think Chairman Paul Duffin at Hull is going to be a busy man renegotiating Hull players' contracts this year.